Y-Y EDC. We feeding on the finest fidgets.
Hello everyone. I am NPC. So starting today, we're opening a new project, which is about finger spinning. Okay, first, let me talk about my understanding of the finger spinning action. The finger twisting move, well, it is derived from some Zippo lighter moves. So when I designed these moves, the most important thing I considered was that from start to finish, hey, the card won't flip over. Everyone knows that cards have 6 sides and 8 sides, these 2 sides. So when you flip it over, when you're used to having the 6 sides on top, and suddenly flip it, you'll feel uncomfortable doing other moves afterward. So when we design the finger spin move, it doesn't flip over at the end, allowing us to more smoothly transition to other fancy moves. This is one of my ideas. During our practice, we need a card push that is suitable for finger spinning. So, what makes it suitable for finger spinning? Its surface should not have any bumps or too deep grooves. The base should feel comfortable and smooth to the touch. This is what we consider suitable for finger rolls. So let me give an example. At the beginning, if you use this coral for finger spinning after playing a couple of times, your hand might get so worn that the skin peels off. In that case, I wouldn't recommend it. Of course, if you want to play like this, it's possible. It's not that coral can't be used for finger spinning. Alright, today we are learning this move. 1, 2, 3. Like this, 1, 2, 3. Very simple. This move is like going downstairs. So, how do we do this move? The first step, we use the index finger and thumb to pinch the card. Pinch it, let it be at this angle. Then slowly drop it to the left. This is my right hand, so drop it slowly to the left. By controlling the strength of your fingers, the pressure of your thumb and index finger, hold it so that it slowly descends into the gap between your index and middle fingers. At this step, we release the thumb, then press the lower left corner of the card, the lower left corner, press it up, then continue to control the strength of our middle finger and thumb, letting it continue to slowly descend. Descend into the gap between our ring finger and middle finger, into the finger gap. Then we continue to use the thumb to push up the lower left corner of the card. Good. Like this, then continue to release. Let it drop down, finally clamping it at the position of the little finger, and the move is complete. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so how do we make this move look good? The most crucial point, the first point, is to make the transitions look smooth. As soon as the first drop happens, immediately follow with the second drop, and as soon as the second drop happens, immediately follow with the third drop. This is controlled by the coordination of our thumb and the other fingers, gripping the card to control its descent. Okay, the second point is that when we come down, the range of the thumb pressing must be a bit larger to look good. Now we can see what a smaller range looks like. Now look at a larger one. Does it feel like the card push creates a kind of spinning sensation, making it look good? So these are 2 key points. One is smoothness, letting it follow the same rhythm, and the second is to lift up. Definitely lift up. If you don't lift up, it looks like this, but lifting up makes it look good. Okay, now that we have learned this move, we can, learn a new finishing move, just like at the beginning of the video, this finishing move. So how do we do this move? It's very simple. The first step is to loop it down like this. In the second step, while pressing with the thumb, don't let the ring finger block it. Move the ring finger to the back, let it fall naturally, then use the ring finger and pinky to hold the card. At this point, we turn the wrist over, and after turning it over, cover the cards a bit. You can see the cards are slightly being pulled in, and with a press of the thumb, they are gathered up. Ah, to make this move look better, we shouldn't rush. We shouldn't just snap and gather them up, as that might not look good. We can, pause a bit, show it to people, and slowly close it up. Like this, find your own rhythm. It's like, the feeling of sheathing a sword.
Respects to our sponsor, BigWhiteEDC.com. You better like, subscribe, and never forget, eat more fidgets!